Y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Park, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Park, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. She a Louisiana, my truth on blast. Lil Park, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't last. Lil Park, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Park, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Park, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Park. Who bring the proof? Lil Park. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Park, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Park, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Park, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Park, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Park, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Park, baby. Shut it down, baby.
Yeah, you tuned in to Lil Park, baby. She don't follow trends, she follow facts. Receipts ready, energy heavy. Let's go, let's go. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't play. She speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. Go. She don't do drama, she drop data. Scroll the page, now or later. You'll see lies get exposed and the fake get froze like refrigerators. Name ring bells like second line. Speak real, no need to lie. She from the south with a strong survivor. Snakes don't make it out alive. L-U-P-A-C, ain't no faking on the screen. Call a judge, call a jury, she deliver with the heat. You won't clap, but she got truth. No sugar in her speech. Independent, bold and real, this Lil Park, baby. Capiche? They scrolling, she exposing. They trolling, she compose. See, Lil Park don't just react, she the code what's not disclosed. From screenshots to timelines, receipts in real time. You playing checkers, she playing chess. Every move defined, got that hustle in her bones. No cosign built to own. Views go up when she speak up. This platform here a throne. L-U-P-A-C, baby don't bend, she speak facts, you see. Truth talk, clap back, all receipts on deck. She stand tall in the booth, got respect on her neck. I-N-D-E, yeah, she grinding with ease. P-E-N-D-E-N-T, bring in truth to the streets. L-U-A-C, baby don't bend. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. L-U-A-C, baby don't be. She that truth in your feed when the lies get blown. Y'all watching, y'all lurking, but she grown. This ain't gossip, this ain't rumors. This is real talk, backed by real proof. Welcome to Lil Park, baby, where every video got purpose.
Hey y'all, happy Thursday. What is up, everybody? Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old Thursday, baby. Y'all, it looks like I've been missing in action, but y'all know I still been dropping the content, okay? Still been working, baby. still been working. I ain't been going live too much, but I've been dropping some videos. And I'm currently working on one now. Hopefully I can drop it. Well, I gotta finish editing it. Hopefully I can drop it after we get off this live stream, child. But shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for y'all patience. I originally had this live set at 5:45, but my son's football practice ran over, so I was waiting out there, and I'm gonna have to get on his coach because if practice is supposed to be over at 5, why are we still outside waiting at 5:45, child? That's a whole nother story. But anyways, hey y'all, what is up? I miss y'all too. I seen y'all in the chat talking about we miss you, Pod. I always miss y'all. Okay. But let me see who we got in here so we can get started with this little messy tea, child. Because you got baby daddy number one over there acting like a female. He didn't expose his hand. Did y'all see that? Let me know if y'all seen that in the chat. But he didn't expose his hand because what are we doing, sir? It's not a competition. Parenthood, doing what you're supposed to do as a parent for your children is not a competition. Let us know you still feeling a little slighted by RH without letting us know. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My child came in here. All right, let me see. Hey, Miss Darlene, sweet queen. Shout out to all my beautiful minds that's in the building. Thank y'all for forever holding down your girls' chat. I see y'all and I appreciate y'all to the fullest. We got Miss Lisa. We got, hold on, let me go down. My bro Terry, of course, Queen Love Mail. We got Nana Karen in the building. We got Brittany Davis. We got Epiphany by Tiffany in this thing, Kimberly Merrills. We got Miss Lynette, K Monet. We got hold on. Tokyo Blues. Who else? Miss Lolita, Scorpio Thing, CS. We got let me go all the way down. Show Enough in the building. Who else? Rakita, I see you, girl. Who else in here? Miss Latrice, Yumika. We got Miss Simone, Miss Geraldine, solid as a rock. Shout out to you. Hey, Toya. Hey, Michaela. Hey, Miss Alita. Who else in here? Gemini Rising. Who else? Let me see. Miss Denise. We got Miss Deb. We got Crystal. I miss y'all more. Miss Teresa House. Miss Angela B. Sweet Mocha. Miss Del Ria. Okay. Miss Vonda in the building. Tylisa. Miss Gigi. Thank you, Toya, for my first super. I appreciate you, girl. Hello, my love. Hope you have a blessed day. Same to you. I hope all of y'all had a blessed and prosperous day. This week went by extremely fast because I don't know about y'all, but our kids had fall break. And yeah, they just went back to school today. We ain't never had fall break growing up. Like, baby, they let them kids off for any and everything. No, we didn't have that luxury. Okay, we had the main holidays and that was it. Hey Sid, hey Miss Linda, hey Miss Sandra. Who else in here? Let's see. Let me go all the way down. Loving my curves, Lakeisha. I see you. Miss Beverly. Gemini Rising. Shout out to you for being a 13-month member. I made it past a year 8. Shout out to my green team. Thank y'all for holding it down for your girl. Y'all just don't know how much y'all mean to me. Hey, chosen by God. Who else? Thank you, Gemini. Thank you for my second super. You are appreciated. We got Miss Duncan. We got, hold on, let me see. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Monet, 23 months, period. I seen that pocket and I was like, boy, shut up. He definitely acting like a female. Y'all, he exposed his hand. Like, we already knew it was something, but the fact that he put that in that moment, it shows that he's not genuine about his, let me shake up the let me stop because I'm getting ahead of myself. We're gonna get into it. We're gonna definitely get into it and call him out. You said I didn't see a flag, but why don't he just give RH props and a thank you and he gonna go on about his business? Because he's jealous. Hey Miss Lenora. Shout out to Miss Lolita for being a 10-month member. Arthur Danette, 20 months. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's in here, okay? Because I feel like I've been gone. Let me see. I think I ain't did it live in like 3 days. Has it been 3 days, y'all? I don't know, y'all. But I've been dropping them premieres, so it don't matter. I'm still here, regardless. Even though I ain't been going live every day, I'm still gonna be dropping content, period. And I'm about to crank up my second page as well. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned for that. Hey, Miss Mel Mel. Hey, Miss Deborah. All right, y'all. So if y'all would like to bless me monetarily, you can cash at me a $ Lupac 2. You can also buy me a coffee. Shout out to my coffee people over there on that app. You can also support the platform by getting a super chat or a super sticker. Y'all know I always set a little goal of 15. It ain't much, it ain't mandatory, but it's greatly, greatly appreciated because it contributes to the revenue of this particular live stream. You can also support your girl by getting a membership. Shout out to my green team. Period. I see y'all, and y'all know I appreciate y'all. I got a members live coming for y'all. Y'all know that tea that I told y'all I've been holding on to, and I was waiting on a receipt because it's very, very serious. I'm gonna drop that in members only because I feel like even though we just gonna put an allegedly on it, okay? Even though it's a few people that knows this behind the scenes, yeah, it's a few people on this side and the other side, okay? But I'm not gonna be the one to drop it because I feel like it's not something that you're supposed to play with. It's not, and it is. I feel like uh life altering tea. Yeah, I'm gonna drop that in members only. I'll let y'all know when. I'm still holding out for a particular person to give me the receipt, but it's seeming like that person don't want to unhand. Okay, so we gonna drop it anyway. Oh Lord, but y'all, it's up. Let me get off of that. I'll let y'all know when I'm gonna do that members only live, child. But anyways, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Please, y'all watch them ads and hype me up, hype me up, hype me up. Hey, if y'all see that hype button. But y'all make sure y'all grab the membership. When I tell y'all that's tea, that tea right there is gonna shake the internet. It's gonna shake the internet. And we're gonna pretty much leave it up to the parties to clear it up if they want to clear it up. I'm pretty sure somebody gonna come out here and speak on it because, like I said, it could land a particular party in jail. Yeah, it is that type of tea, and that's why I didn't want to touch it without a receipt. But I feel like that's not something that um you hold on to. And like I said, we're gonna leave it up to the parties to clear it up if they want to clear it up. All right, y'all. So let me see. Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Baby, they clown. Ooh, they clowning over there and sleeping comments. All right, let's get into it, y'all. So, as y'all can see the caption, imagine LaTruth punching the air because y'all doing what y'all supposed to do as parents, child. That caption is important, right? Because you got Sleepy over there. Okay, mind y'all, Janashras took Isaiah to NBA YoungBoy's concert. I want to say yesterday, I guess, because now you're seeing the clips today or whatever. But on another hand, also, um, I feel like you don't get praise for doing what you're supposed to do. This is the first time, and let me say this because people quick to say, "Oh, y'all don't know what they do behind the scenes." Well, guess what? We do know what they put in front of the scenes, and I feel like we dealing with people who craves validation, who craves clout, and who always have motives. So I personally feel like if Janashas was doing things with her kids on a regular basis, it would be video because that's how she give it up. She likes to prove the internet wrong. So ain't no way in HELL she gonna be holding out on videos showing Janaka spending time with her children. She ain't gonna hold that type of content back, which is why so many clips came out with Janashas and Isaiah at the NBA YoungBoy concert. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. But that's like he should have been doing stuff like that. You don't get praised for being a step parent when you're with the mom. Like you don't get praised for that. LaTruth been doing that. And they trying to clown y'all. I seen a few comments. We gonna roll on all on the way over there to Sleepy Lane. Okay, because I seen like one or two comments where they was trying to low key clown LaTruth in the comments talking about he was never home. Well, if that's the case, why is it that when she was with LaTruth, she had her kids calling LaTruth daddy? And why she don't make the kids call Janelle daddy now? Oh, okay, yeah. Because you know they like to say that the biological dad was always present, but if we look at the difference in the dynamics, she had those kids calling LaTruth daddy, not stepdaddy, not step papa, not Papa Bear, not Mr. Janelle, not Uncle. No, she had not Janelle, child, not Mr. Robert. She had them kids calling LaTruth daddy. I wish I had that receipt. I think that's probably the only receipt I don't have from the saga is that video. And I remember keeping up with the LaTruth put that receipt out. And I should have got it when they had that group. But it was a video, a live stream of their very first interaction where those kids ran up to LaTruth and they was calling him daddy. It was calling him daddy. And that's not something you do when a biological father is present. You don't take that label and give it to a stranger because that's kind of what it was at that time. You don't take that type of label and give it to a complete stranger when a biological father is present and in the kid's life. So yeah, they can say what they want, oh, and they still going off of the lies told by the ex-wife. This is why I got let me hurry up, y'all, so I can drop that video that I'm about to drop. Okay? Because listen, it's gonna always give clarity, baby. But you just don't do that. You just don't do that. And they still running with those lies that lie on your toes. They still running with it. If that's the case, and the crazy part is too many receipts out here. I feel like it's up to us as adults to do our due diligence and look at the actual receipts before we speak, baby. Because a lot of these grown people over there running with the narrative of a proven liar, proven, because we have proven her to be a liar more times than once. And they still running with that narrative. Oh, how was he a dad? He was never there. Y'all, matter of fact, this is a situation where you, to be honest, really don't even need the receipts to verify the fact that he played a major role. You could just look at the difference of the dynamic now. Like, look at the difference. Them children was happy when LaTruth was around. They still wanted a relationship with LaTruth. Matter of fact, I got a receipt for that. Hold on. Don't challenge me with a good time. Hold up. Y'all know I always got a receipt. Hold on, and we're gonna get into clown behavior. And I bet y'all, Janelle still never responded to Sleepy's post while he over there trying to shake the internet. Sir, that man don't want to have nothing to do with you. He don't like you. He don't like you. Gotta use my deep voice because it's not clicking. He don't like you, sir. He been made that known. He don't like you and he don't like Robert. And to be honest, I think he would be more susceptible to being cordial with LaTruth than Sleepy. Because if y'all remember, I put up a receipt not that long ago where somebody was in Janelle's comments, and I'm gonna try to find that one too. I wish I would have thought about it before the live. But somebody, a supporter, was in Janelle's comments trying to clown LaTruth because Janelle had put up something, y'all. I can't remember exactly what it was. And the supporter went in the comments and said, "Oh, such and such gonna be copying or something like that in 54321." I'm not saying it verbatim. I'm gonna find the receipt though. And then Janelle responded and say, "That's good. We all can. It's enough room for us all to eat." Right? They didn't want that response. That's not what they was looking for. They wanted Janelle to be petty and say, "Oh yeah, he copying. Oh yeah, I'm a trendsetter." They wanted him to say something along those lines, but he didn't give that response. He gave that I'm not on that type of time no more. I'm not on that type of time, baby, and it's enough room for all of us to eat. And they never responded back because they want that petty side. We dealing with a bunch of grown adults that like disconnect. They like toxicity, confusion. They like the pettiness, the drama. Like ugh. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. Hold on, y'all. Let me find that receipt because I think they getting it misconstrued. And that's why, because I keep trying to wrap my head around the fact that why does Sleepy have so much animosity towards RH? who is no longer with LaOnya, right? All RH trying to do is take care of his child and spend time with his child. He ain't worried about what y'all got going on with y'all cheering. He ain't gotta pay for that. I wish I would, as if I was a man. I wish I would be concerned about uh other parents spending their money and doing what they supposed to do for their kids. That's your kid. You supposed to do that. Like the TikTok video said, ain't that what you supposed to do? Like, come on now. What are we doing here? That's your job as a parent. You don't get a cookie for that. Why would he be punching the air? Because y'all doing what y'all supposed to do. Janelle is with your baby mama currently. So why would LaTruth be punching the air? He left that dynamic. He left her, not the other way around. Is you cool? Is you cool? I don't think you cool. Oh, cool child. What's going on, y'all? Like, what's really good? He is something's wrong with this. Something wrong with this man. Something's wrong with him. I don't know. I think he really believed that LaTruth is some crazy maniac that's stalking the baby mama that still wants her. You know, like I don't know. Like that's what is given. That's what his actions is given. His actions is given that he believes in his head, or lie on your feeding certain things to him, making him think that LaTruth is giving her all kind of problems because he still want her and he don't want to let go, knowing that's not real reality. That's not realistic. That's not what's going on here. Ooh, child, I can't wait till January get here. Y'all, when listen, I can't wait till January get here because that court date, we ain't just getting we ain't gonna just get the records. We're getting the transcript. That way we can put it all on the flow without, you know, it won't be this side versus that side. No, we're gonna read word for word what happened in that court. Yeah, we're gonna read word for word. We're gonna get the transcript, not just the court document, the whole transcript, because it's time to put this to bed. As far as the whole, oh, he's LaTruth harassing her and he still want her and this and that. That's not what's going on, baby. All right, let me see. Where's that doggone? I think I went too far. Hold on, y'all. Where you at? Where you at? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button for Pac and support my little goal if y'all can. Okay, let's. Dang, why did I go so far? Okay, this is one. I don't think this is the one I need though. Let me put my earphones on. See. All right. Let's see. I think that's the one. Uh, Dang. I really went too far down. Hold up, y'all. Bear with me. Because I wasn't planning on playing this receipt, but I feel like I have to. Let's see if this is the one. Up, and here we go. So, and y'all know I didn't play this receipt before, right? This particular receipt is from her just being the LaOnya show that she put out on Facebook. When the very first episode, I'm letting y'all know so y'all can verify, right? Because it's still up. She still got the video, I mean the show up or whatever. And it's basically her sitting in a restaurant with the kids and they're discussing the two dads. You know, they discussing dad, LaTruth, and a real dad, Sleep. Because that's how Laonya labeled them. I ain't just saying that. That's verbatim, baby. That's how she labeled them. What would y'all want like from your dad, your real dad? She had to say that because LaTruth was known as dad also. And that's not a label that's not something you label a man who is non-active. Kids, no, kids won't respect that. They won't respect that. They won't label a man dad if that man is not active. And they damn sure ain't gonna want to spend time with that man after they have separated. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. And this was after the separation. See, what happened was she thought that it was a chance. This is before Janelle, though, before Janelle really got into the picture, y'all. She thought that it was a chance for her marriage to be reconciled. That's why she was still moving the way she was moving and still allowing LaTruth to be involved with the kids. But once LaTruth let it be known that it wasn't no reconciling, that's when she became bitter and scorned and flipped the script. I don't want you to have nothing to do with my kids. Don't talk about them. Don't post them. Da, 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 right? That's how that went down. But listen to this. Pay attention, y'all.
Well, what would y'all like more from your dad, your real dad?
I don't know.
Oh, probably.
Imagine having to differentiate between dad and real dad. But this is the man that they say was never at the house, y'all. Y'all know they say LaTruth was never home to play a role in these kids' lives, right? Ooh, bruh. Ooh, I want to say something. Shut up, Pop.
I like spend more time.
Spend more time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you rather live with him or me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know the answer.
Now, they having a conversation about Sleepy, right? And she asked, would y'all rather live with him or me? Them kids answered so fast. One said, no, you. And Lala said, you already know the answer. But this is the same man that's over there on his page, flexing, acting like he's always been involved. But them cheering didn't even want to stay with you. They didn't even want to stay with you, sir. But they still wanted to spend time with LaTruth. Make that make sense for me in my Laonia voice. Make that make sense for me. Hold up.
I mean, I don't know. It could change. If you ever feel like you grow up and you want to go like stay with your dad, I would never be mad because you need that part of your life. Like I can't teach you how to be a black man. I can't teach you the things that you're gonna go through as a black man outside because mommy isn't a man. So only a man can show you that. There's certain things that he can show you that I can't. You kind of understand what I'm saying when it comes to being black?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, and ooh. Hold up. That's not it though, y'all. I got it, Toya. Thank you for that cash out blessing, my love. I appreciate you. You so sweet, girl. You always showing me love. I appreciate you. All right, hold on, y'all. Hey, LB. Hey, Maria. I see y'all said, Pac. Listen, they better stop playing. Like it's receipts out there. There are actual factual receipts to prove everything. Why y'all still playing on that man's top? We all know that the reason why Laonya did what she did and started moving the way she moved is because LaTruth did not want to reconcile that marriage. That's it. That's all. And it's proof of that. Ooh, I can't wait to drop this video that I'm about to drop. Ooh, I can't wait to drop it. Hold up, y'all. We ain't done. We ain't done yet. Hold up. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, hold on. All right. So that's that, y'all. Let me find the other one. Hold on, because it's another one where she was asking them about LaTruth. Where is that clip? Hold up. Because it was one where she was saying, uh, do y'all like me married or y'all prefer me single? Hold on. Let me find out one, y'all. Hold up, hold up. Where you at, baby? Where you at? Where you at? Pass it up. Hold on. Oh, here you go. I think this is one. Hold on. Here we go. Y'all listen good because this one got background music in it.
So even though y'all miss him, y'all would y'all want us back together or
No.
No.
so y'all just want us to be friends?
Yeah.
And y'all have a relationship outside of that?
Yeah.
Cool. Work for me.
Now imagine that. Let me run it back one more time before I say what I'm about to say.
So even though y'all miss him, y'all would y'all want us back together or
No.
No.
so y'all just want us to be friends?
Yeah.
And y'all have a relationship outside of that?
Yeah.
Cool. Work for me.
Okay, so that's her asking her kids, right? Even though y'all miss him, she's referring to LaTruth. Would y'all want us to be back together or y'all prefer us as friends? And they said no, and then they said yes, and then they said, and then she said, and y'all still spend time with him, and they said yes. But if y'all remember in the last conversation I just played, when she said, would y'all want to go stay with y'all real dad? Them kids say no. They answer so fast. Lala said, you already know the answer to that. So that's interesting. Because Sleep is on his page now trying to paint this narrative as if him and these kids are so close and he's always been involved. Now, I'm gonna be fair, y'all, because I really do believe now that he was around, right? But he was in another state and he would speak to his kids, but they weren't close. I'm gonna say that. I don't believe they was close. I believe that LaTruth was daddy and he had to rebuild a relationship with his kids because of his absence. That's exactly how it went down. And let's go to this next clip. Hold up. Hold up. Wait. Hold on. Pull up this next clip because this one is very important also, y'all. Where you at? Where you at? Oh, here we go. Now this one right here is a conversation between RH and LaOnya where LaTruth is on his live discussing bitter baby mama, bitter baby daddy. And then LaOnya decides to interrupt and chime in to give her 2 cents about her first baby dad. Okay, let's run it.
Being in front of your kids, none of that. But the bitter stuff is like when you see.
Especially when you got a good baby daddy. Sorry to cut you off, but I'm just
No,
saying,
that's
like
true.
when I heard that I would die to have a good ass baby daddy. Okay?
Yeah.
But I got my husband now, so I don't really care about that nigga. But I'm just saying, there's plenty of women out here that would die to have a baby daddy like my husband.
What you say? There's plenty of women out here that would die to have a baby daddy like your husband. She said verbatim, but I don't really care about that ninja because I got my husband. See, when a real man is present, you ain't thinking about another ninja, baby daddy or not. She ain't had to bother Sleepy for not a thing, Nathaniel, because her husband was present. And a real man gonna take care of kids that ain't biologically his when he with that mom. He gonna step, which is why he didn't want no more kids because he looked at her kids as his own. That's why he didn't want no more kids for real. He was like, I already got a daughter and you got 3. That's enough. Them kids was in home with this man. That's why he didn't want another child. But when he got one, he handled his business. But it's just crazy how they still pushing this narrative and trying to erase history. You can't erase history, baby. You can't take away the impact that this man had on these kids. He was around them for 6 very crucial years of their upbringing. Them kids were step ladders at that time. Little itty bitty step ladders. When LaTruth met Bree, Lala was 2 years old, almost 3. And the boys was what? Let's see, Lala was 2, almost 3. So the boys had to be like 4 and 5. Like 4 and 5. So add 6 to that. That's very, very crucial. So it's just unfortunate that they trying to erase history and exclude this man as if he didn't play a major role. Like that's not cool, y'all. And they wonder why they getting what they getting right now. They wonder why. Because we are all accountable for our own karma. It don't matter what a person did to you. It's what you do to people that's gonna determine what you bring into your life as far as karma is concerned. Just like when we go to heaven, when we die and go to heaven or hell, wherever you going, child. Yeah, God ain't gonna ask you about somebody else. They gonna want to know why you did what you did. It's so unfortunate that they doing this. Like if they really want to heal these wounds, if they really want to move forward cordially for the sake of the kids, because that's who it's really about. The foolishness gotta stop. Every time you look around, Sleepy over there talking about man wig this, man wig that. Why so much animosity? Dude, you was just on your page doing this. Hold up. Let's pull this up. You literally just posted this 2 weeks ago. Now you own this ninja nut. Woo! I didn't want to say that. This was you, Sleepy. This was you 2 weeks ago. Somebody say, I see you back on the payroll. Janelle got what he wanted, so he ain't got his ASS on Bree, are you? That man laughing at the both of y'all while he's laid up with another beat. You responded, Sleepy, and said, what do that clown have to do with this post? Laugh aloud. Y'all be slow in real life. Laugh out loud. No, the slow one is you because ain't no way in HELL I'm going to call somebody a clown on my page. And then 2 weeks later, because your baby mama is back with this man, this is why you should have kept your mouth closed. Because you know you're going to get with the program. You know you're not above the program and you know you're going to follow suit and stay in line. He know he ain't going to play with Bree. That's what it's given. Because ain't no, as a man, this is comical. This is comical. You played in your own face doing this. 2 weeks ago, you call him a clown. Now you giving him props. And you wonder why that man don't fool with you. You got to pick a side. Who needs friends when you got... Listen, that, y'all, he know he don't like Janelle. Talk about, let me shake up the internet. No, you making yourself look crazy. You ain't shaking up nothing. You look the plum fool doing it. You went from calling this man a clown 2 weeks ago to now giving him props because he took your son to one concert. And it's further proving the internet's point that you willing to suck a little. You willing to suck a little just for other ninjas to take care of your kids so you don't have to. That's what it's giving for real, for real. As long as they doing for your kids, you good. You cool with it. Because you know it take a village, right? Bump the fact that this man done did some very questionable things to one of your kids. As long as long as he playing his part financially, it's all good in the hood. No. NBA young boy. Child, let's get to them comments though, because they cut up in them comments, y'all. But it behooves me. Like you just called this man a clown 2 weeks ago on your page. You think he didn't see that? You really think he didn't see that? We made sure. Child, everybody was talking about that. You really think Janelle ain't seen you call him a clown? Now you want him to go over there and shake hands? Child, bye. Y'all, I'd be surprised if Janelle respond. And they've been tagging Janelle left and right, talking about, oh, this is so mature. Oh, this is that. Child, that man brought that child to one concert and y'all giving him Father of the Year. If y'all good with stuff like that, if that's praiseworthy to y'all, child, listen, what is the world becoming? Because baby, you gotta do a little bit more. This man been with their mama, 2 years now, and this the first time we seen him actually do something with one of her kids by himself. Y'all got to make that make sense. We've been screaming on the internet for the past year. Well, at least since the twins been born. Where's her other kids? Where's her other kids? Why he don't never post them? Why he don't never do that with them? And finally, finally, and y'all giving this man all the praise, all the kudos for doing what a stepdad should be doing. Not what they supposed to, because he ain't gotta do nothing for real. But it's expected, because if you're gonna be with the mama, you gotta take on her package as well. She's a package deal. But he never treated it like a package deal. He was all for self. Child, you got people in the comments talking about, I bet you he ain't pay for them tickets. Somebody say he just the ride. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull it up. It's funny. Honey. Hold on. Let me pull it up, y'all. Let's go. Should we go to see? Let's go to CP first. Oh, and this is another. Let me show y'all how they in competition with LaTruth. Let's just show how they compete with LaTruth. How you competing with somebody that's not competing with you? That's psychotic. How, Sway? How are you? You know what? Sleepy didn't just expose his hand. He exposed LaOnya's hand as well, because she be having back end conversations with her baby daddy. With baby daddy number one, which is one of the reasons why Janelle don't like him, because he's too close for comfort. That's why Janelle don't care for Sleepy. She confides in him too much. She leans on him too much. And that's why Janelle don't care for him. Same reason why he didn't care for Maine Not So Funny. He don't like them. That's why you never see him responding when they tagging him and stuff. You think that fool don't see them tagging his name? If somebody tags you on Facebook, you really believe that he ain't seen it? I'm still waiting on the screenshot to see if he responded. And that post been made since this morning. He's further making you look the fool, the plum fool, the clown that you called him. Like, dude, I wish I would. You just called me a clown 2 weeks ago, and now you giving me props? Oh, that is embarrassing. Talking about shaking the internet up. Oh, Lord. Listen, Linda. Who is Boogaloo? Let me see. They say she bought the ticket, y'all. Talking about, y'all know Johnny ain't bought them tickets. Somebody say he was just the ride. Who slash say Boogaloo? That Boogaloo is sending me. Took him to the concert because the 21st is in a few days. Gotta butter his bread, literally. Child, listen. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's pull up Sleepy first, y'all. Then we're going to go on over to Janashville's Boulevard. We're going to Sleepy Lane first. This is how y'all know they're in competition, right? Let's go up. This is how you know they're in competition, y'all. Okay? Okay, that was one. But he posted this yesterday. Laugh out loud, ayo. It's crazy when people don't hold their self accountable for their F ups. I will teach my sons never to wear a man wig for views and to love women with respect. But you the same person who also said that you would never look, Latine in the comments. Latine say so corny. Oh Lord, I'm weak, child. But this is the same person, y'all, who said that he would never be an internet ninja. He would never do that, remember? When he first came out here, he was that one that was saying he would never do certain things on the internet for views because that's not his lane. That's not what he do. He's on the internet to preach and bring people closer to God. You remember that? That's what he said, y'all. But now you over there singing Stephanie Mills with childbearing hips. Make it make sense. You doing the Stephanie Mills challenge and got them cheering as backup singers. Mister, I would never do this for a view. Y'all following the LaTruth footsteps. Y'all his sons for real. Y'all his sons. Nicki Minaj's voice. You really my son. Oh Lord, I love it. Okay, hold on, y'all. Oh, let me breathe. Okay, so y'all know I don't like to post the babies. Okay, I try not to. So he posted 4 hours ago. Let me shake the internet up real quick. Hey, appreciate you taking my son to his first concert. John L. X Young. He tagged him, as you can see. He tagged his big page, y'all. So you know it's hyphenated. You know Janelle seen it. What's understood don't have to be explained. It takes a village. That's all he care about, right? And you could tell more so that I feel like Laonia knew Janelle wasn't gonna respond because she knows Janelle does not care for sleeping, which is why she commented. Hold on, let's go to them comments. Look, let's see y'all. They so corny. Y'all know they're gonna come at you. This is why I don't comment on these people's stuff. I talk my issue on my own page because I ain't tussling in no comments with complete strangers over somebody else's business. Y'all got the game effed up. We ain't doing that. I'll go and block all of them. Y'all gonna talk to y'all. They gonna talk to themselves, baby. Child bye. Look, you how y'all tussling? Y'all taking time out y'all day for free to go back and forth and insult people over somebody else's business. Y'all don't even know these people for real. That's the crazy part. And Latae ain't replied back to now none of them. She said her little two piece and she got up out of there. Quick, fast, and hers. And he gonna see it too. She let him know use a clown, and that's it. That's all. Oh, look, the messy sis, not the messy sis. I got to go on her page, but y'all know Messy Sis got a big page on Facebook. So the fact that she commented, she watching though. She say, "Why you never took him to one though?" Exactly. You know what? That's a good point, y'all. Imagine you groping another man's nut because he took your son to his first. Y'all, this is the crazy part. Y'all live in Atlanta. Atlanta is one of the most popping cities there is. That's literally the space where most of the celebrities live in Atlanta. The fact that his mama is a big influencer, the fact that, well, his dad ain't nobody, but Janelle is an actor, and this is this child's first concert. Y'all gotta make it make sense. I would have never even let nobody know that. That just further proves that y'all don't do nothing with these children. How the hell y'all live in Atlanta and this is this baby's first time going to a real concert? We ain't even that lucky. We gotta travel everywhere. We gotta try. My oldest child literally is at the Chris Brown concert right now. Right now, as we speak. Matter of fact, I'm gonna post this picture to show y'all how I styled my baby. Okay? But listen, you know, I do my little one too when it comes to styling my baby. But when he had to travel there, we don't have that luxury in the booth. They barely come here. Child, them celebrities barely come here. Okay? They barely come here. And when they do come, they go right out to New Orleans. And we gotta drive there. But they right there in Atlanta. Y'all in the city where it happened. Where it go down, most celebrities live out there. It's always a concert going on in Atlanta. Why is that baby first concert? Like I said, and these we talking about people who always on the red carpet. We talking about people who got connections. Janelle know people. LaOnya know people. Y'all could have been did that for that baby. They could have been did that, y'all. As much money she done spent on Janostrals, her baby could have been seen NBA Youngboy. He could have been seen Offset. Offset live in Atlanta. Don't he? I think he do. Don't quote me. Hey, Regal Essence, what's up, my love? Like, make it make sense. Tupac, he went to that concert because Bree was in your bushes the other night when you were talking about how she treats him. That's why he was at that concert. Lord have mercy. But it's just, y'all, for real though, like, why is it that that's that baby's first concert and they live in the city where it happened? That's where majority of the celebrities live in Atlanta. You can run into them at the stove, at the gas station, at the grocery store. Like, hello. That's crazy to me. But see, this pisses me off. This type of stuff make me mad, y'all, because you spent so much money on this Ninja Turtle, and now y'all praising. But you know, I don't want to take nothing away from that baby because he deserved to go to that concert. He deserved to go to that concert, and many more. It's never about the kids; it's about the sorry ASS parents. Because why is this his first concert and he lives in Georgia? Thank you for yours. Oh, y'all talking to each other. Like, that's sad to me. Why Janelle could have been doing stuff with her boys. He been with the mama for 2 years. But y'all praising him like he father of the year? No. He shouldn't get no kudos for this. Y'all should be in his comments saying you should have been doing it. You with the mama. The mama then gave you the whole table. She quick to tell you, I'm the table, the napkin, the chairs, the fork, the spoon, the dirt on the child. She quick to tell you she the everything. She bring everything to the table. Literally. But this is your first time doing something like that for her child. Come on now. Come on now. But y'all want to still throw subs at LaTruth? LaTruth still getting flack? He's still getting flack when he was actually doing things with her kids. He might have never took them to no concerts, but guess what? He took them shopping. He took them out of the country. They was always on vacation. That's the part they seem to forget, y'all. If you go back on look on these people, if you look at not even go back, look at the memories she's posting now. The recent memories. Them throwback memories, baby. She posted memories from her marriage. Them from her marriage. She reminiscing. All the good times happened in the marriage. Okay? That's the crazy part. No, he didn't go because you know he with his daddy. Nola. He do everything but watch the sweet. Listen. Child, she can't even go to the tootie doctor by herself. That's crazy. But like, come on now, make it make sense. Like I said, it's nothing to take away from that baby's experience. He deserved that. All her kids deserve the world. All kids do, especially when you got good kids. But why is it that it's just now starting to happen? When this man been with her since for 2 years now? They've been together? Now he want to do that? And like I said, I don't want to hear, oh, well, y'all don't know what they do behind the scenes. Baby, we talking about we talking about people who love and crave internet validation. Look how many videos they didn't post between them of that one night. Ain't no way in hell they going to concerts or what have you and they ain't posting it. These are content creators. Ain't no way in hell. Them poor babies be sitting up in that house waiting for their mama to do something with them. You can't tell me, oh, well, maybe they just not showing. They can fool y'all with that. These are content creators. If that's the case, if we going off of that logic, why is it that the NBA YoungBoy concert has been post after post after post after post after picture? Okay. Don't come with that. Don't come with that. Oh, y'all don't know what they do behind the scenes. Nothing. Not jack jack. And it's very unfortunate because they got a whole village, right, Sleepy? Y'all got a whole village, but this is that baby's first concert. Oh, okay. All right, so let's get back to these comments just a little bit because y'all know they're going. But I gotta go on the messages page because I got a feeling she might have did a little 1-2 over there. Cause why? Cause think about it. Why would she be on Sleepy page, y'all? The message sis got over 100. I want to say over 160K followers. Don't quote me, but she got a lot of followers. Let me see. Somebody said he was never in those children's lives. He bigging up the bare minimum. Period, Miss Brenda. Shout out to Miss Brenda, whoever that is. The bare minimum. Ain't nothing praiseworthy about Janelle bringing that baby to that concert when he should have been doing it. He been with her long enough to have been doing things like that with her boys. But we are talking about the same man. Let's not forget, y'all. We talking about the same man. Wait, hold on. Oh, we talking about the same man that trying to lost my train of thought, y'all. I gotta stop looking at them comments. Oh, I remember. We talking about the same man that if y'all remember when Laonia said, I need you to take the boys to get haircuts. Y'all remember when third party came out here and said that? And Janelle responded and say, them ain't my kids. Yeah. And he moved just like them ain't his kids. So that pretty much validated that third party receipt. Because that's how he moves. He moves like them ain't his kids. I need to warm my coffee, y'all. Let me holler at my cheering. Hold on. All right, my bad, y'all. Sometimes my kids be ignoring me. They be ignoring me because they don't be wanting to get up off them games. Yeah. All right, let me see where we at. Let's go back in the comments. So let's see. Okay, we read messages. Let's talk about it. Now salute the man who took care of your kids for 7 years. You best believe he just gave him a ride because we know he didn't buy the tickets. Okay, Miss Susan, clock it. You know they talking cash money ish. Look, 57 replies. Baby, they can't handle the truth because it's the truth. Period. Look, he was never home. Salute what? F out of here. So y'all really believe the man that she had her children calling daddy was never home? Do we, and like I said, y'all, the proof is in the dynamic. Look at how it was when she was with LaTruth. Them kids was always dressed to the T. The boys always had a haircut. The girls always was braided down. They was always on family vacations. The kids were never excluded. They were a true black family dynamic, which is why so many people rocked with them and supported them. And why, thank you, Bug, close mama door, and why they lost so many followers after the divorce. That's why. Because people love what they stood for as a family unit. That's why people followed them. Because that's what they wanted to see in the black family household. Stop playing. Even though it didn't work out, those experiences were real. You could say all day long, oh, that was just for a cover. They still was doing it though. They still was going to Jamaica. They still was going to Florida. They was going all over. They still was taking those trips. And those kids were still enjoying themselves. That's something you can't take away. Them poor kids probably ain't had peace since then. This instability, move after move. Every time they get comfortable, they get uprooted to another area. Y'all buy it. But y'all want to talk about LaTruth wasn't there? At least when he was there, it wasn't all of that. It wasn't all of that. Not saying that they had a perfect union, because everybody fussed in their relationship. But at least them children had somewhat of peace and stability. They were actually going places. They got to be with their mom. She was doing TikTok videos. Now, if you notice, she just starting to do stuff like that. Every blue moon, she'll throw a little TikTok video out here with them children. Before, when she was with LaTruth, it was TikTok video after TikTok video, constant content with the family. And that's how it's supposed to be when you're a family, especially when you want buku kids. Little Miss Motherhood is not my calling. You can't say that after you done had 15 kids. It's too late. But that's what happens when you get with these ninjas and you have kids to keep them, not to actually have kids because you want them. Oh, they better stop playing. And they don't realize how ridiculous they sound saying stuff like that. Because most of this stuff is easily proven. It's easily proven. Oh, he was never in the home. How do you know? Because she said. She also said 6 years of being drugged and choked and being drugged across the floor. And we know that was a lie. She also said he was following her and he had a GUN. That was a lie. Make it make sense. She also said he wanted half of her money in alimony. That was a lie. She also said she filed for divorce. That was a lie. She also said he put a hit out on her. That was a lie. But y'all believing when she say LaTruth was never home. And even if he was, guess what? He was the provider. She didn't start pulling her weight until the last 2 years of that marriage. They were together for 6. He allowed her to stack all her bread for the first 4 years of the marriage. She ain't denied it. Shall we run that clip? She never denied it. But y'all fools over there in the comments acting like she was pulling so much weight. That's what she wanted y'all to believe. But let's not forget about the audios that prove otherwise. She was in those audios. Duh. That's her voice on these audios. Literally rebuttaling and debunking the lies she told publicly. Oh, how soon we forget. That is crazy to me. Hold up. I got to pull that. Hold on, y'all. Because they be playing. Like, somebody said that in the comments too. Talking about he ain't paid no bills. She was taking care of him. Like, y'all can't be that slow. That lie was debunked. That woman, and that's the crazy part. That man, they was together for 6 years. He paid all the bills and took care of their family for the first 4 years. By year number 5, he fell sick. She had to pull her weight. That's what she was supposed to do. You don't get no cookie for being a wife. I would like, bro, she was living the dream. She was living the dream. But she used that. She used that 30% of her marriage that she pulled some weight to push a narrative that she was taking care of that man for the whole relationship. And y'all ran with it. Not y'all, but them. They fell for it and ran with it. She played in so many people's faces. It don't make no sense. Hold on, let me find that audio real quick. Channel. Hold up, y'all. That's one of them, though. We're gonna play that one too, because they quick to say LaTruth was always gone. He didn't. Why did she marry him twice again? Listen, I don't give a y'all. I don't give a flying pluck how much money I spent on a vow renewal. If I'm being a bruise, if I and not just a bruise, but being a bruise for the entire marriage, and I'm unhappy, I'm not a child. I could spend $1,000,000 and it ain't gonna happen. Even whether I can get the money back or not, the money can be remade. Because at that point, she was making money, baby. She was making money. So that was lies, y'all. That was lies. She didn't have to remarry him. She wanted that. Just like she wanted to reconcile the third time. Because if we going off of she was already married, then she remarried in Jamaica, and then the audio got leaked where she was saying, if you ain't calling me to work it out, don't call me no more. And it's people who came out here and said that LaTruth was the one who completely walked away. He didn't want to reconcile no more. Chad did too much. Hey, Darnica. Exactly. So make that make sense. That's why I don't understand why they playing. Like, why are y'all playing? She played in y'all face because publicly she was making it seem like LaTruth wasn't shit, and she didn't want him, and he was this, he was that, he's a narc, he's that, he's this. But behind the scenes, she was begging. Damn near popping up in lingerie, trying to get any and everybody to reconcile the marriage for, calling his brother, calling the Rices. She wanted that man. And he when he realized that she had came on the internet one too many times, messing up his image, trying to destroy his image, he was done data. He said that's a wrap. Because it's even an audio of him and her talking where he said, now do you see why I no longer want to reconcile after the hotel? Because he said, I done seen you go back on the internet and I didn't see it before and destroy my name even more. He told her that, y'all. I'm about to find that one. He told her that. I might add it to my video. But he told her that. That's why he didn't want, because she kept putting out this narrative, the mind effing. One minute like she told Kevin, 1 minute he's acting like he wants to to make it work. Next minute he ain't. That's because of what you was doing. He wasn't mind effing you. He didn't realize that you was on the internet saying one thing, but behind the scenes begging for y'all marriage to be reconciled. And then when he finally seen it, he was like, oh, hell no. That's why he did that. That's why he did the old switcheroo and said it's a wrap. Because of what you was doing. Not because he was playing mind games with you. LaTruth wanted his marriage too. But he sacrificed his livelihood for his peace, y'all. That's what he did. He was like, that's enough. If you can't trust your wife, who can you trust? It was too much betrayal. Too much. Hold on, let me find that clip, y'all. Where you at, baby? Hey. Too much betrayal. Make sure y'all hit. We got 366 in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button for Pop and support my little goal if y'all can. Run me up if y'all enjoying this live. Okay, period. Because y'all know I'm always coming with that heat, baby. So make sure y'all tipping y'all girl. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see. I should be close to it. This might be it. So,
Yes. And that's all you concerned with?
ooh, and out. That don't sound like somebody that had to get out. If you ain't calling me to work it out, don't call me no more. Okay. Hold on. It's another one though, y'all. It's one where they was discussing. Hold up. Let me see. Let me see. Is this it? Hold up, y'all. Oh, here we go. Hold up.
We first met, Brianna, when we 4 years straight, I let you stack your bread, all the money that you ever made with me. You should have been able to have money to do that stuff. I paid every bill in the house. Every bill. Your car payment, your car insurance, everything. Yes, for 4 straight years.
Ooh, and ooh. Should we run it back, y'all? Because now she can't even, child, she over there putting gas in Janelle's car when she had a man that was paying everything. Everything. Think about it, y'all. This how you know she was playing in everybody's face, right? Because if LaTruth was so bad to her, if he was so bad to her and she was taking care of him the whole marriage, why she wanted him back? Why did she want to reconcile that marriage? Think about it. I'm not he divorced her. She told the judge that she was forced out of her marriage due to irreconcilable differences. Not, oh, I left him and I had to struggle to get out because I was being abused. She was forced out of her marriage due to irreconcilable differences. That's what it say on black and white. She wanted that marriage. That's why I don't understand why people play it. Like, you heard him say, let's run it back one more time.
We first met, Brianna, when we 4 years straight, I let you stack your bread, all the money that you ever made with me. You should have been able to have money to do that stuff. I paid every bill in the house. Every bill. Your car payment, your car insurance, everything. Yes, for 4 straight years.
Now, mind you, while he was saying that, because you know the clip is actually longer, LaTruth put this receipt out early in the saga. It's they basically discussing. You know what she said after he said that? She brought up other females. Ain't no female gonna do what I did. Girl, what did you do that nobody's doing? Besides your part. You was a married woman. You wasn't a girlfriend being used like you are now. You was a married woman taking care of your household because your husband fell sick. That's what you were supposed to do, opposed to now where you're a baby mama in a situationship, a very toxic one, might I add, being used regularly, might I add. That's the difference. That's the difference. So when people try to compare the two, don't forget the part where this man, because you know they like to, she can't, but she started that. Oh, like how somebody only got $85 in their bank account. But when LaTruth dropped them receipts a couple months ago showing where he was clocking a good $50,000, $70,000 a month, mouths was dropped. And then, they didn't say, oh, well, Brianna was lying. You know what they said? Well, what was he doing with his money? Y'all really believe he wasn't paying no bills? Y'all really believe she took care of that man when he was making more than her? Like, come on now. Come on now. This the same person who said she had four wedding rings. She bought the last one. He bought the other one. And she bought the last one because she was greedy. She wanted a bigger ring. That's why she bought that ring. I would never do that. Once your man give you a ring and something that he picked out from the heart, you don't trade that in because you want something bigger. That shows your child. That to me, that's a red flag. It's doomed. The marriage is doomed. You're supposed to take what he give you, because a man gonna buy what he can afford. He's gonna buy what he can afford and what he wants to give you. That's just like a woman going to propose to a man. Oh Lord, I feel like I'm chastising a toddler. Oh, and let's not forget about this clip, y'all. Let's not forget about this one, okay? And it's real funny how they'll believe her when she say LaTruth wasn't shat and he didn't do this and he didn't do that, but they won't believe her when she said stuff like this. Hold up. Where we at? Where we at? They don't believe her when she says stuff like this though.
Let me make you eat your own words, baby. Let me tell you something. I have my own business, which is what he has helped me got today. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even have this fan page. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be making as much money as I am making. That's the king, okay? When he come into your life and upgrade you, not downgrade you and try to control your every thought and your every move. So when people kept saying, oh, that's she talking about herself. No, baby, because I am where I am today because of my husband. My husband upgraded me, not downgraded me, not controlling me, not do what I want to do when I want to.
That was her true feelings. That was her true feelings. See, they quick to repeat stuff like, oh, LaTruth was never home, right? Or he didn't do for her kids for real because he was never home. But they won't repeat that though. They won't repeat that though. So what makes what more believable? See, I'll believe what she said right here because guess what? It's receipts to back that up. Like the one I just played, where she agreed when he said he paid all the bills for the first 4 years of the marriage. He couldn't do that being in the house with her and them cheering. He was a content creator, an entertainer. He had to be at events. Like he had to move around. That's what he was doing before he met her. And she knew that. She was one of them ones that was in his comments and in his DMs trying to get his attention for a promotion of the 20 mil video. Shout out to 20 mil. So she knew that. She knew what she was getting herself into. And frankly, to keep it all the way a $150, it wasn't his responsibility to stay in the house with her kids. She came into that relationship with them kids. But he still played his part and he still took her kids as his own. Nobody knew that wasn't LaTruth kids. When it mattered most, he was there. Like on that interview about Isaiah being bullied for the color of his skin, LaTruth was there on that interview sitting by her side and by that baby's side when it said Isaiah Hampton, not Isaiah Donaldson. It said Isaiah Hampton. LaTruth was there. Somebody even in these comments right here, y'all, saying that LaTruth is because of Bree's kids that LaTruth was able to be as big as he was as far as content is concerned. When the man had already had 7-8 million followers when she met him. If you go look under what is it, KT Management? If you go look on their management page on Instagram, those kids are still on their page as LaTruth. Isaiah LaTruth, Joshua LaTruth, Lauren LaTruth, Momo LaTruth, they still marked under the page of the LaTruth's brand. It's his brand. And that's why people get it misconstrued. Oh, he using them for content. Well, not to say this in an ugly way, but who are they? Who are they for him to use them for the content? Somewhere along the lines, the motion, the root of the motion had to have been established for it to grow. Who established that root? LaTruth did. She was awarded an opportunity. She walked into generational wealth. She didn't get it out the mud. Y'all gotta stop playing. Before him, it was 30 to 60 people watching her live stream. I have that receipt also. She was clocking 30, maybe 60 people watching her. And I'm talking about views. I ain't talking about viewers. Okay? 1,000, less than 1,000 followers, like regular people. They gotta stop playing. Stop playing with that man's name. It's because of his name that she knows the people that she knows. She branded herself as Mrs. LaTruth. The Miss is an extension. LaTruth is the foundation. Like, y'all gotta stop playing. That's crazy to me. It's like they trying everything in their power not to give that man his credit. Why? And wonder why Karma eating them alive. Karma say, let me through there. Let me through there. What's that new song them children be singing? Me and Ham be doing a little dance. What is the name? What's the name of it? Ham! Tootie! She might be asleep. I was gonna ask her. Cause she always, me and her be doing a little dance where you go through and then you eat them up. I forgot how the little song goes, but she be singing it. Take me through that. Wait, is it that? Take me through that. Take me through that. I think that, is it that? It might be that, Brittany. I think it is. But Ham always be singing it, and I stop and do the little dance, and then she start feeding. But like, come on now, they got like, bruh, they act like it's so hard to give that man his credit. That's the crazy part. Yeah, he talked a little shat too. We ain't going. LaTruth he can't just get off the hook. You know, he did a little back and forth with Sleepy, but for the most part, he ain't doing the everyday pettiness with him. Of course, eventually you gonna respond. If somebody keep saying stuff about you, you're gonna say something here and there. But this man that made it personal, and but you know, it shows that he's a pick me. He goes along to get along. Because I guarantee you, if LaTruth was to take lie on your back today, Sleepy would go ghost on the petty. He would be doing exactly what he doing with Janelle right now, going from calling him a clown to clapping and dapping it up virtually. Yeah, it'll be the same thing with LaTruth. And he'll try to act like he ain't post all of what he done posted over the past year. He went from being God's shepherd. Oh Lord, I was about to get real petty. He went from being God's shepherd. Oh Lord. Okay. All right. What was I gonna play? I done forgot. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay, y'all. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back to them comments. All right. Let's see what they talking about. Cause I gotta go on Danielle page too. Where is that man? Who did that? Because we still looking for him. You see how they talking? Don't know jack shit. Like, how they only knew. If they only knew. I can't wait to get them transcripts on January 26th. I cannot wait to get them transcripts. Hold on, let's see. Brianna did the same thing. She got money off them kids and still kept them kids dirty. Had not done no new shoes until school started, but spent over 30K on Janelle, make it make sense. He sure did. He just trying to make himself look good. Why you didn't take him instead? The stepdaddy did. For real, for real. That baby should have been went to a concert right there in Atlanta. Come on now, come on. And Janelle gets to go. He gets to go paint the teddy bears. This ninja gets to go to the race cart place. Like he doing kitty activities when this woman got 6 children. She taking she taking Janelle on dates that she should be taking her children. Like, make it make sense. Why is you painting teddy bears with this Ninja Turtle when you got kids that you can be doing that with? Why is this Ninja Turtle you taking him to the race cars, the go karts at that? That's something for you to do with your baby. Hey, Miss Linda, that is crazy to me. But y'all over there crazy. Like the internet is so jacked up. How is y'all praising him for something he should have been doing? Like, I don't get it. I'm for the kid. I'm for the best interest of the baby. That baby should have been experienced a concert. They right there in Atlanta. What surrounding areas? Let's say that. They close, real close. Janelle and Breeden been all over the red carpet. Movie premieres. They didn't went to the race cart. They didn't went to paint teddy bears. They didn't been to several restaurants out the country. I remember seeing text message where she wasn't wanting her son to invite his class to his birthday party because she didn't know how much it was gonna cost. But she'll break the bank and get Janelle a Airbnb in Mexico with the pool look like it's going over the cliff, child. He get child, he all expense paid, baby. No bars held when it comes to the booger man, boogaloo. In true Slayer voice, all expenses paid for the cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater, all expenses paid. But them babies, it's a limit. Like, oh, I hope he don't say he want to go here. I hope he don't go invite all of them students in his class. Why not? Big baller shagoller. Why not? It shouldn't be a budget for your babies either. When you could splurge on a man like that, the baby shouldn't get a budget either. I'll respect you more if the babies didn't get a budget. But we ain't gonna budget the babies, but the ninja, the cheating ninja, this ninja get rewarded for cheating. He done been caught up with Pretty Bree and still made the trip. What? Child, that ticket was supposed to go to somebody else. Let me guess. We didn't want to take a loss on $500 either. Okay. Same thing she said for the vow renewal. So you'll get dogged out and mistreated, but we're gonna worry about a couple coins that we know we're gonna make right back. Child bye. I wish I would reward a ninja who just got caught cheating on me on the internet in front of millions to see. He'll never see another Jamaican piece of dirt tree limb, dirt chicken. He'll have never seen another piece of dirt chicken on my dime. How about? Shout out to Here for a Good Time for getting that membership. I appreciate you, girl. And shout out to Christina for being a member for 17 months. Period. I see y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Please hit the tip jar if y'all can, if y'all enjoying this content, baby. Okay? Because we need it. We need it, baby. We need it. Okay? We need it over here. We need it over here. Let me stop with that deep voice, child. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me see what we got left, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. I respect you. So many people don't understand this. I had my mom and grandmother helping me with my kids, and it was still all a lot. It definitely takes a village. Child, I don't get some of these people. Like, yes, it takes a village, but looks like he just got old enough. Wait, let's see what it says. Oh, he see that comment. Yes, it does. Grown man ish. All praises to the Most High. That's the only thing he worried about. Somebody filling in the gaps and basically being a stand-in for him when it comes to his kids. That's all he worried about. The whole it take a village. That don't mean you can slack. You still gotta do your part. Like what? I don't give a child. I don't want that kind of village. If it's at the expense of my kids' peace, I don't want that kind of village. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh no, some of these people get on my nerve. Let me see y'all. Hold on. Then they get mad when somebody say RH is the real father game. Like, or they bring up RH oldest daughter. Like we all ain't seen how that played out. Child, if y'all notice on that last premiere I dropped, I even dropped videos with RH and his daughter, his oldest daughter. Notice how they was all good. RH was literally in the mall taking DW to get her hair braided. It was him, DW, and Lala. Bree was nowhere in the vicinity. It was RH, Lala, and DW. Go and get their hair braided. He, the one they say is never in the home, took them girls to get their hair braided while she was at home. Because if you listen at the end of the video, you can hear where Lala was recording them. But you can hear where Lala say, Dad, Mom calling. But he was the one who never did anything or was never around the kids because, he was never home, right? So they'll tell you anything, but baby, them receipts don't lie. Okay. Thank you, Miss Janae. Thank you, Toya. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for shaking up my little tip jar, baby. Okay, period. Shout out to my support system. I see y'all. But like I just don't get it, y'all. Like it's not making sense. You would think these grown people would go off of the receipts and not just word of mouth. Because the receipts are there. We've been dropping receipts before receipts was dropped. And when I say that, meaning by the actual parties, the key players. Receipts have been dropped well before they started dropping. But look, here go Lawnya in the comments, y'all, under her B Battle page. I think she did that because she knew Janelle wasn't gonna come in. I got a feeling Janelle is not going. Okay, listen. I don't care how many of y'all tag him in the comments. He see it. He also seen where he was called a clown too. Y'all, that's why I be saying some of these people, and this is why I don't respect a lot of these people, because some of these people don't know that it's a lot of stuff that go on behind the scenes that don't make it public. Think about it. Think about the fact that we all was wondering how did the whole clown narrative just come out the blue, remember? Because all before, Sleepy was praising Janelle on all the posts. He was king this, king that, and I sense a way better spirit from him than what you call it, and always comparing him to RH and saying how much he respects Janelle and Janelle would never reply back. He would never comment back. Anytime Sleepy tagged him, he would never respond. That's because Janelle never liked him. But Sleepy, because he got so much hate and animosity for RH, he thinking that he can play buddy buddy with Janelle and it's gonna make RH feel away. Why would he care? Only females move like that. A real man don't care about two grown men trying to act like they friends to make another man jealous. What like y'all playing in your own face because you don't like Janelle either. the crazy part. You just called him a clown. Now you want the world to believe you got respect for him because he took your son to one concert. So he didn't graduated from clown to a part back to back a part of the village. Child, please don't ever play in my face like that. Ain't no way if your emotions work like that, I would never want you as a friend. Ain't no way in hell. Janelle is still the same man he has always been. Whether he done took your baby to a young boy concert or not, he's still going to meet Lil Ugly up the road, like you said. Okay? That man ain't changed. Just what, a week and a half ago, she was just begging for his attention, some attention. Oh, and because they got back together, now you want to be buddy buddy with him again. Oh my God. It's the pick me for me. Thank you, Miss Sinead. You say, Talk, I love your new intro, but I love the original one so much. Why I always got a block. Oh, y'all, I got a remix to that too. I got a remix to block. Y'all want to hear it? I'm gonna play it. Okay, because we're gonna soon get off here because I gotta finish that video because I want to drop that video for y'all tonight. So I'm gonna try to hurry up and finish editing and drop it. But before we get off here, I'm gonna play that Block Holes remix for y'all. I'm gonna run it for y'all and let y'all hear it. I just never added it to the rotation because it's slow. It's like an R&B. But shout out to Pratt because Pratt made it to include me. So I'll run it for y'all so y'all can hear it. What was I gonna say? Oh, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Go back here. Oh, back to what I was saying. So the reason why I told y'all that Sleepy is in competition with RH, even though RH is not competing with him, which is crazy. Imagine being in competition by yourself. Because of this post, this is where he exposed his hand. And he also showed he's in competition with Bree and Janelle. Because he decides because Janelle posted him and Isaiah at the NBA Young concert and Bree been posting it. He posted 3 hours ago, shouts out to my rib for holding the kiddos down as well. It takes a village. I'm shaking the internet up all week. Oh boy, somewhere punching the air. So LaTruth, some child, the only let me just give Sleepy a little bit of a word, right? The only way LaTruth would be somewhere punching the air is if y'all had Momo in these pictures. I promise you. IPY, okay? IPY, I promise you. The only way he'd be punching the air is if Momo was in these pictures with y'all food. Why would he care that your biological son is sitting at a table eating a blooming onion? Why would he be punching the air for that? Because y'all village is doing what y'all supposed to do with all them cheering y'all got between y'all. Why would LaTruth care? I'm confused, y'all. Why would he be punching the air? Because he's now taking care of his child. Oh Lord, why would he care, baby? Why would he care? Like like, am I tripping, y'all? I don't know if he thought he ate with that one. Talking about he's shaking the internet up all week. Please do, so we can have some content and see what's going on. Please do. Please shake the internet up all week, doing what you're supposed to do as a father. Okay? Because that's what y'all supposed to do as a village, like you said. Janelle is supposed to spend time with her kids just as well as, well, she ain't got no kids for her to spend time with. But, the vice versa thing. That's what y'all supposed to do. So you think LaTruth is mad because he's no longer included? Because I'm confused. I'm pretty sure the only one he worried about right now is his. Because, you can't, and not to say he don't care about them other kids no more, because he do. You can tell he do. But he can't change nothing. And as humans, we tend to, I ain't going to say forget, but move on from what we cannot change. We cannot fade. There's nothing he can do about it. When she said she didn't want him to have nothing to do with her kids, he respected that. So now you think he punched in the air? Only thing LaTruth wanted was for you to acknowledge the fact that he played that role that he played. What you trying to now erase and make it seem like, oh, I was always there. Your kids was living in the house with that man. So no, you wasn't always there. You might have been around, but you wasn't there. You wasn't active, sir. It's real hard to be active when you're not in the household. Your kids were living with this man for 6 years. It's no erasing it. There's no erasing it. I just don't get it. But why would he be punching the air? You posted a picture. Your wife not even in the picture. That's the crazy part. So how do we know your rib? You posted a picture of a big ass blooming onion. Get off there. Oh Lord. He posted that big ass blooming onion talking about I'm shaking the internet up. Okay. Okay. But it screams jealousy. It screams competition. Because why you posted this? These are your kids, sir. Why would LaTruth be punching the air? You think or you think he punched in the air because Janelle took Isaiah to the NBA Youngboy concert? I mean, he is with her with Isaiah's mom, right? The question that you should have been asking is why haven't he been doing stuff? Why is it that Janelle been in the picture since uh it's a question mark, but the end of 2022, early 2023, and we are now almost in 2026, and this baby then finally went to his first concert. That's what you should be asking. But because you know you lack, also, you can't ask the tough question because then people get to question your whereabouts. So you can't ask them type of questions. Shout out to the message sis for saying why you ain't brought your son. It's always the village when you supposed to be there. Just like for graduations, for father and father daughter events at school, donuts with dads, all that good stuff. Oh, it's the village. Oh, okay. So Kay says, because Kay always, whoever Kay is, Kay be clowning in his comments. She or he say, you got to do a lot of shaking up with them little tastes of lights and comments. And trust the plus, you ain't a thought in that man mind. I agree, whoever you are. Because it's like, what? Why would he be punching the air for that? Like, I don't understand it. Let me see. Shake it all the way up. We here for it. Girl, shut up and go play in the dirt with little shrimpy. Oh Lord, they hate LaTruth so bad. Who wouldn't want the bet for kids? Oh, that went over my head. Looks good. So where you live, I'm on my way. Yes, it does take a village. You guys are doing wonderful raising your children. All praise to the Most High. Y'all know his typical comment. Sibling love. You just won't leave that man alone. Shaking my head, grow up. Let's see what they say, because y'all know they gonna run to them type of comments. Shut up, 304. And then Kay says, you shut up, Miss Jawbreaker. That's all in your mouth. Oh Lord. Okay, hold up. Let me go up. Please, if he's punching the air, let him do it. You guys are doing very well co-parenting healthy with your village. Leave him out of it if possible. It's kind of messes up the whole post. P.S. and one by one, block all negativity. Anyone that wants to come on your post will be blocked one by one. I was surprised they didn't attack her for that. Because y'all know they'll attack you even if you mutual. they gonna attack you, baby. But shout out to that person for that comment because she make a lot of sense. Like this supposed to be a positive post. If you so it's given that you only doing like you only doing what you supposed to be doing as a father to compete with LaTruth. Because if you're doing it genuinely because that's what you're supposed to do, why you keep adding him to your posts that include your kids? That's weird. You taking away from the actual moment. Like that's your kid. That man ain't like I don't understand it, y'all. Like that man, why would he care that you're being a father to your kids? You're supposed to do that. He doing that with his. Momo ain't missing nothing. If anything, y'all need to be taking notes because Momo, you know what's crazy? All of those kids are siblings, but Momo then got at least 70 70% more experience and memories than all of the kids combined. Just in the time that her mom and her dad had been separated. Every weekend that LaTruth gets Momo, they go and do something. While them other babies is stuck in the house waiting for one of the village to take them somewhere. Ain't that crazy? That is crazy. Momo is getting so many experiences and memories with her daddy, even though these bitter baddies is trying to say, oh, he only doing it for the camera. Guess what? She don't care about that. That baby don't care about that. Kids, how she be dancing, two-stepping all off beat right there with her daddy. Both of them dance just alike. And she love it. Because guess what? She with her dad. And you could tell LaTruth is one of her favorite people. She light up. You know what really let me know, y'all, that her daddy is valued and played a major role in her life. The fact that she remembered the song he wrote for her, well, made up for her in his head when she was in Breebet, that Amora song. She still sings that song to this day. That shows you how valued and how needed her father is. She sung that song. I remember LaTruth told her to sing whenever he bought. If y'all, I don't know if y'all seen this, but he bought her. It was like a little pony or something, but it had like a recording device inside of it where you can record yourself singing or talking or whatever, and it plays back on the little pony. I think it's a pony. And he told her, he said, okay, let me show you. And then he sung something, right? And then he said, now it's your turn. He say, sing or say whatever you want, and it'll record your voice. And that's what she sung. Amora. She sung it. So for how she is 6 now? A 6-year-old to sing that song that her daddy made for her when she was in her mama belly speaks volumes, y'all. Speaks big volumes. They better stop playing. Kimberly says, I normally never say anything, but they are teaming up against LaTruth. That's sad. LaTruth took on the toughest part, raising them at a young age. Now that the kids are older, the absentee daddy won't clout. That's what it's given. Somebody said something. Hold on, let me go up. Truth Slayer. Shout out to Truth Slayer. She said, remember, y'all, Bree told Sierra that dragging RH and just negativity is what runs the bag up. She advised her other baby daddies this is how to make the money. Facts. I still got their receipt. She told Sierra in those text messages, y'all remember Sierra dropped the messages. She told Sierra, you want to make some money, you got to talk about RH and Rex. She said, basically talk shit about them on the internet. That's how you going to run up the bag. So she know what she doing. Trust the plus thing. She know exactly what she's doing. All right, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Before we get off of here, Let me see if I can find that remix real quick. Play for y'all. Let's see. Videos. Let me get my earphones on. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. All right, let's see, y'all. Hold up. If I can remember, let me see. Trying to remember. No, it's not these. Okay, I think I found it, y'all. Let me let y'all hear it real quick. Then we're gonna get up off it. Remix the block hole.
Baby. 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 I block phones, baby. Every day, no delay, that's how it goes, baby. Big vibes in the comments, let them know, baby. Block phones, baby. Say my name but can't match my soul, baby. Too pop, baby. Too real, too bold, baby. I block hoes, baby. I ain't going back and forth with no clown, baby. When I hit that block, it's shut down, baby. Receipts ready, I don't deal with the fake, baby. True shake green like a 748, baby. I block holes, baby. I'm blessed. That's how it goes, baby. They can't touch this glow, you already know, baby. I'm blessed. That's how it goes. I block holes, baby. They can't touch this glow, you already know, baby. Too far, baby. Baby, too hard, baby.
All right, y'all. So that was that. That's the remix to I Block House, baby. Okay. The only reason why I ain't put that one in the rotation because it's a little slow. Even though I do like it, don't get it twisted. I do like it, but I also like, that turn up vibe. We gotta get in that vibe to clock that T, baby. And that's a little too slow for pop. But anyways, y'all, shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being tuned in on this good old live, y'all. Question, when are we doing that members live? I'm gonna let y'all know, Miss Michelle. I'm gonna make a post on the community wall, on our members only community wall. What's up, Queen Cancer Tarot? You done fell out the bushes, girl. Let me find out you like that vibe. Oh, y'all, I forgot to tell y'all. Somebody said that. Shout out to Latif for asking me, y'all. So, unfortunately, they not canceled. The landlord dropped the charge. He dropped let me see, hold on. Because this was sent to me last night. Thank you, Mr. Nay. Look at y'all turning up on my logo. Okay, hold on. Let me see. So somebody did mention court. What it was sent to me, but I don't see it. Hold on, y'all. Let me check it. And I think it got a lot to do with the timing. He ain't had enough time. So I think the lawyer just dropped it because y'all remember the lawyer tried to file a continuance for 30 days to be able to gather all the evidence and everything, and the judge only gave them 7 days. So I personally think that's why they just dropped it all together. Because it says voluntary dismissal without prejudice comes now the landlord named as plaintiff and dismisses the previously filed complaint without prejudice in this action against defendant B. Hampton this 14th day of October. So that case is dropped, y'all. That's all I got. That's literally all it says, that they dropped out. So, but she still got all them other ones with them creditors. She got Capital One, she got Wells Fargo, she got what is the name of the other one? Concora, I think Concora Credit. She got all that going on, plus trial January 26, 2026 against LaTruth. Okay, that's the court update. But that's it, y'all. The landlord dropped it, and like I said, I think it got to do with the timing of it, because he ended up hiring another lawyer, and they asked for a 30-day continuance. The judge only gave them 7, so I guess they just decided to drop everything. So that's it, y'all. But anyways, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for riding. I think we was gonna be on here for 2 hours. I was trying to get off a little earlier to try to work on that video, but I'm about to work on it now to try to hurry up and drop it. But I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me in this live stream. Period. Clock it. I will be back tomorrow with another one, y'all. Because I got something I'm looking into. But matter of fact, I have to hit my source. I'll let y'all know. But y'all see the caption for tomorrow. But I will be back doing another live tomorrow, y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna disappear on y'all too much, but I have been working on videos. So to my, excuse, it's a good one, because I have been working on content, and I'm also preparing to start up my other channel. So yeah, I'll let y'all know when that's up as well. But I love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Let me play my other one for y'all. Since this the new one, we getting used to it.
Oh, y'all know what time it is. The truth teller in the spot. Always bring the facts. Yeah, she make the fake stop. Stop clearing out the noise. Never let the lie rock. Nope. Say it with me loud. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Yeah. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Receipts on deck, she gon' air that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it's cap in the chat, she gon' call that out. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Came with the proof, better watch it now. Lil Pop, wipe them down. If it ain't fast, don't come around. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. She a Louisiana with truth on black. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Receipts so strong, but the lies won't let. Lil Pop, wipe them down. When she step in the spot, all eyes on her. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Expose real quick, make the face to turn. Lil Pop, baby. Who got the truth? Lil Pop. Who bring the proof? Lil Pop. Hands to the left, hands to the right, wipe them down. Club lit up all night, wipe them down. Who got need? She OB. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Lil Pop, baby. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. Wipe them down, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Truth don't mean you gon' stand on that. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Blocking the trolls, never looking back. Lil Pop, wipe them down. Whole crowd move when the name get loud. Lil Pop, wipe them down. She the voice of the people and she shut them down. Lil Pop, baby. Truth too strong, wipe them down. Pop, pop. Crowds sing along, wipe them down. Pop, pop. From the booth, she a beast, wipe them down. Pop, pop. It's Lil Pop, baby. Shut it down.